my name's Derek Robbins from Tomcat Gas Training, and today we're going to look at and review the new Vaillant vsmart internet controller. So, first time seeing it, nice little packaging. You can use this, by the looks of the packaging, on Apple and Android for your app. As you can see, it's easy to get out of the box. Oh no! Yes, Vaillant, you need to get the box sealed to open. At this time I normally rip the box open, but I won't do. Okay, so what have we got inside? We have the stat itself, by the looks of it. We have 3 batteries as well, so they give us the batteries. And the sender unit, nice clear glass looking box, looks smart. Well, I think it looks smart anyway. What else have we got? We've got back plate, a little stand I guess for the stat, so you can either fix it on the wall or you can stand it up, which I prefer. I like that idea. We normally tell our customers you can take it to bed with you. Control it from your bed, how good's that? Okay, again, wall plate, that's good. So I guess the batteries are for the stat itself, because we have a power cord. Oh, we can get screws to fix it on the wall. What we got in here? Just the instruction booklet. Why they put it in a box, I don't know, but there you go. And that's it. So, that's our box. So, Vaillant say this is incredibly easy for the installer to install. Working off eBus, and because they've put a plug on the power point, you don't need Part P qualifications to be able to install it. So let's go and have a look and see how easy it is to install. So let's have a look at the installation so far. I've pre-done some of the installation to make this a bit quicker because we don't want to see drilling walls and stuff like that. So basic tools I've used so far, which everybody should have lying around. A couple of screwdrivers, Stanley knife, drill. Clips for the cable. The cable we've used is the flat cable. It's 0.5. So not much voltage going through from the eBus connection, so we don't need to go to 0.75, 1mm, 0.5 is good enough. Okay, let's have a look how we've installed it so far. So on the left hand side we have the eBus connection, so you can see the wire's gone into there. Basically it's a little screw, remove that screw, that cover comes off, and then you can get at the installation. I pre-wired that bit before I stuck it on the wall to make it a bit easier. Power supply on the right hand side. One of the things the customer has said, little thing is, why is this black? Okay, we've got a nice white boiler, we've got white cable, we've got white controller, and Vaillant supply a black power supply. Maybe Vaillant should look at that. It's just a tiny little thing. One thing the customer said straight away, why isn't it white? Okay, so we've now run the cable across to the boiler. One of the things I would say is, if you're installing this from new, including the boiler, I would be looking at having a power supply closer to the boiler. I would be saying somewhere on the side here. We're in a utility room. The customer has okayed the cable going across the top of the tiles. There's not a lot else we could do. Okay, boiler's been installed about 3 years, something like that. So Ecotech boiler. Nice unit, dead easy to get into the PCB board, but just remember, before you get into the PCB board, you have to remove the cover. Before you remove the cover, there's a few checks to do. First one is, before you touch anything, make sure there's no voltage going through the casing. The casing is steel, it does carry voltage. If there's a fault, just make sure there's no voltage there. Next thing is safe isolation. So isolate the fuse spur, remove and retain the fuse. Okay, that's the first step. Then remove the cover, then we can get into the PCB board. Straightforward to get onto the PCB board. 2 tabs on the side, 2 little clips on the back, pull the side and open it goes. Right hand side of the PCB board, 230 volts. Left hand side is our low voltage, our 24 volt. We're going to be looking at the E-bus connection. Now, I've already checked for safe isolation with the correct multimeter on our live, neutral and earth. We're dead, completely dead, so we can get in here. This is the one we're looking at, the E-bus, dead straightforward. It's a little plug, you can pull it out, push it back in after you've wired it, so it makes it easier to wire in. Just basically a retainer, and that's all we have to do on the installation of the wiring. Dead straightforward. It took literally 5 minutes. Anybody with any basic electrical knowledge would be able to do this, but would we say anybody would be able to get into a boiler and kind of work on a boiler if they weren't gas safe registered? Well, that's open to debate, whether an electrician would do this, whether a gas engineer. I would always say a gas engineer would do this, because it's not, you don't need to be Part P registered. It's a plug, okay? It's a low voltage supply. No certificate needed. Okay, now we've done a quick basic look at the install. We'll get it up and running, we'll get it powered, and let's get it commissioned. So, it's up and running. We've downloaded and installed the app on the phone. We've paired the 2 devices together, the mobile stat and the receiver. Literally put the batteries in the back, put the stand on, plugged this in, turned it on, and within seconds they were paired. Can't be any easier than that. The app was pretty easy to do as well. We got the customer to download it and go through it. It asked her questions at the beginning on what time she got up in the morning, what time she left for work, what time she came back. Dead easy to follow, dead straightforward. Anybody who's tech savvy would be able to do this, no problem whatsoever. If you're not tech savvy and you haven't got a smartphone, then this isn't the system for you, because you need to know how to work the app. You need a smartphone. If you haven't got those, then you're going back to the old time clock room stats. My opinion on this, fantastic piece of kit, dead easy to install, couldn't been any easier. Few little niggly things we had was the black socket. Why can't that be white? One of the other things we did find in the instructions, it wasn't very clear that the 24 volt RT switch inside the PCB board has to have a link in it. So as well as the burner off with a link in it, the RT 24 volt has to have a link in it, and then use the E-bus. It's not that clear, but within seconds we realised what the problem was. Other than that, there's not a lot else to say. It's just easy to work. It's easy to set up. It looks nice. It's a great piece of kit. Will it save money for the customer? Only time will tell. Okay, so thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye.